Can I do this position? Orientation is locked. Oh, well, fuck that. Okay. So I guess you're gonna have to stay in this vertical position for now. But working on my Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drive. Rickery, whatever it's called, is an MA chassis. So right now, it was not working. I mean, it was running, but it was not moving under its own power, and it sounded like the gears were like going bananas. So I thought, oh, what could be wrong with this thing? And I'm not sure if the camera's gonna pick up all down people yet, but that's okay, because y'all can watch it anyway after the live stream is done. And can I find out? It's a very micro crack, but yeah, you guys cannot see it. Yeah, it was like a very small crack. So what it did, I would hold the car and a motor would still run. So what I'm assuming what happened is that, well, it was gone anyway. I can replace that part anyway. See, I got another one. I'm gonna see if my local hobby shop has one of these spare ones. But yeah, if I can point it out, well, you guys are not gonna see it anyway. But it's right in here. I got that small split. Yeah, I got that small split right here. So, guess the car is gonna be out of commission for now. I actually never took it on the track before. And in case y'all don't know what this is, these are basically called Tamiya Mini 4-wheel drives. They're actually quite fun, and my local hobby shop has like a track for it. So when I get this thing running, I'm probably gonna make a few YouTube shorts about it. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty cool deal. So I guess it's gonna be in the box and parts for now, I guess. It is what it is. What can you do? I guess what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the engine off of my Muggy, because I think the K5.9 is pretty much bookered, so yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to do it. And this box is so dusty. Be back in a bit. There you go, here's the Muggy. Someone left the chat. Hey Rex, how's it going, bud? Again, we have 16 people? Huh. Yeah, we'll see how's that gonna turn out. Okay, the body clips are off. Hey, zoom out. No, I cannot, because I'm gonna push all back. It's like last time. Okay. The carburetor's getting already rusty. That's good to know. I guess they didn't add some heat treated protection to prevent this thing from rusting. There we go. Check the motor for compression. Beautiful. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna leave the exhaust hanger on, but I'm gonna take off. Oh, it's a little hard to get. Ah, well, gotta take the pipe off anyway. Yeah, I actually got this muggy quite a while ago. I actually got it for a pretty good deal at the local hobby shop. Came with the LRP 32, but pretty much the LRP 32 needed some fresh bearings, but overall the truck was in pretty good shape regardless. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take this off, I guess. Hey, RPM Nitro, how's it going, buddy? Just, taking off this, K5.9 out from my muggy, because I'm not sure if I'm running the gearing too high, or if it finally gave up the ghost, but we're about to find out here. Can I pull it back? Yes, I can. Maybe not. I know, I guess it has to do with the gear mess, so yeah, I am gonna have to take it off. Oh boy, ugh. I'll read the comments in a minute after I'm done taking off the K5.9. Yeah, my god. Oh fuck, god, jeez, man. How much thread locker did I add on those engine mount screws? Because this fucker's tight. We're about to break my wrist here. Ugh, sickening. Okay, no, let me flip upside down because I don't want to. Yeah, this one is really about to strip out, so I want to be careful. Yeah, to get some new screws. Yeah, I'm gonna read in just a bit. Alright. Compass, how's it going, buddy? Thanks, Compass, I appreciate it. Off comes the engine. Don't worry, guys, I'm gonna get this, I got to face this way, because now YouTube doesn't want me to do like a horizontal view, in case y'all are like viewing it on your computer. That sucks, so. This buggy is gonna be getting a .24 Nobel racing engine, so hopefully soon, but that just depends on the situations and stuff. Alright, what I'm dealing here, okay. Take out that. Just gonna put these bad boys back on. So now I'm gonna have to get some new M. Yeah, guys, these are actually M5 screws. They're not M4. So yeah, they're pretty beefy. Well, I do have to be careful with these engine mounts because I could actually strip out the engine mounts if I'm not careful. So yeah, gotta be cautious. Yep, this one. Yeah, I don't use air filter anymore. Hey, Andrew Pope, is that your name? Did I say it correctly? Awesome. How you been, buddy? I know some of y'all probably watching this in your TV, but I cannot get this thing, or cannot get this video picture in the horizontal angle because YouTube does not want me to. Okay, so it feels like it has some decent compression. But when I was running it last time, it will run just fine, but then it will die down. So I'm assuming the compression is probably going away. Andrew, so I took this K5.9. Actually, I was gonna run this K5.9 on my Muggy, but then I'm taking it out because I think it finally gave up the ghost. So that's what I'm assuming what happened. No, actually the bearings feel maybe okay on this thing. It sounded like the bearings were actually shot, and the engine kept losing compression when it heats up, or when it goes to like at its normal temperature. That's what I'm guessing of what happened. So that's no bueno. Gonna take out this engine in the lab. I'm waiting for some people to join in, so I'm gonna put these. Alright, so I'm just going to put the truck away because I no longer need it, or not gonna be used for now until when I get its fresh engine. I don't know what the hell am I talking about. Are you talking about the engine bearings? Because if you're talking about the engine bearings, then I thought they were shot, but then feeling them right now, they kind of feel okay. So technically, I don't know what the hell's going on, but we're about to find out once I pull it apart. I have to put it back the body post because this truck is no longer gonna be in use. But man, I tell you what, these low-C Muggies are hard to find. I mean, you can still find them here and there, but yeah, once again, got this Muggy for a pretty good deal at my local hobby shop. We're doing okay, going this way. I'm actually so surprised you can get some LST parts for this truck. Technically, this Muggy, the Muggy is an LST, but with buggy style chassis. That's what it is. Okay, so people don't know. Awesome. Yeah, yes, sir. You're right. If you're gonna try and find these K5.9s brand new, whoo, they're quite a lot. Like, what you're asking for $5.99? Fuck that. I'm not paying $5.99 for K5.9. Those are actually the Muggy OEM wheels and tires, but I am planning to throw some J Concept scale monster truck tires on them. That's what I'm planning to do. J Concepts actually offers them like in 4 color options. You can get them in white, gray, black, and yellow, like this color. I might get some yellow wheels, scale monster truck wheels for this rig, but we'll see that in the future. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna put this mofo away. Any comments? You're right, Compass, they should. But that depends. On the Muggy, I think they're the 40 series, I think. I'm not too sure, but that's what I think. They're probably the 40 series size wheels and tires. But yeah, they're so hard to find. And the Muggy tires, they actually seem to be in pretty okay condition. Alright, I'll be back. I'm just gonna put some short away. I'll be back in the flash. Actually, gonna put these in the parts box. They're Compass RC. They're 23mm hex size. Let me get some boxes to put the clutch parts away because I don't want to lose them. Sorry guys, I'm going off, but I'm trying to do the best I can here. Yeah, to the degree. Okay. Nope, okay. I'm going to take out the clutch first. Or the clutch off, because we're not going to be using that for now. Actually, I should pull out my clutch parts too. That should be flying everywhere. Actually, judging by the look, they actually don't look in too bad condition on the clutch shoes. They don't look too bad. They just need a little bit of a resurface, but they should be okay. Weird. Okay, well. Talk about my other parts. Okay. So in case everybody's just curious for what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off the whole clutch system off from this engine, because I'm going to have to look inside to see if there's any catastrophic damage, because I may use this engine again soon, probably after I get repinched. Yes sir, HPI Savage Sunday Fun Day. Or Savage Sunday, whatever you want to call it. Use a little more leverage. Aha! See, it worked. It's working. So, I use this J-hook style pick, and what that does, let's see if I can get y'all in frame. So I use it as a leverage to pop it off. You gotta kind of see what I'm doing. Make sure I get in position. Somewhere like that. I'm using it as a leverage to pull up on the springs. Now I use this flathead screwdriver to do the rest of the dirty work. Don't need any fancy tools. Yeah, the springs are actually still new. These are fresh clutch shoes and springs, because well, I was not expecting for the K5.9 to like die out quickly. And I already talked to Texas Hill Country that I'll be going live, so he should be joining in soon, but that just depends on his situation. He should be here soon. If not, then it is what it is, but that's okay. Got it. Alright. Get these clutch shoes shims out. Okay, I should be fine anyway. I mean, compression does feel decent, but then once it heats up, that's when... I don't know what the hell that noise is. But once it heats up, then that's when probably loses compression. That do you have I have the twin purple, orange, green. I would say around 6 Compass, maybe 6 Savages I own. Actually, one I just brought it quite as a roller. I can show you all in a minute. But yeah, sorry guys, I'm kind of, a little offset here because I don't know what quite to do yet. But okay, let me get my clutch shims and parts. There, that's what I was looking for. Okay, cool. Yeah, I need to clean out the clutch valve. Actually, the bearings are already pooped, so I guess it's time to throw them away. Bye bye, bearings. It was nice running with you. Okay, they're gone. I'm gonna put this clutch bell away. I'm gonna recondition, I guess you call it, but what you call it, resurface it. Okay, I'm gonna put these clutch parts in here because they will come in handy in the future. And don't lose them. Sacrilege. Okay, putting the clutch parts away. Okay guys, I'm going to show you all the tool I use to hold the flywheel. This is a Harbor Freight Quinn brand, I think. Yep, Compass is showing a lot of love for the Savages. Okay, gonna have to get my cross wrench. Say, I'm now starting to remember. I think I had that old T-wrench. Yes, I did. This guy right here. Okay. Too big. Oh, actually, no, those fits. Ah, idiot. Okay. No longer gonna need that. Put it right here. Okay. Off with our hoodie flywheel puller. I guess there's some other viewers that are on other people's live. I'm not sure if JP is gonna go live later on today or not, because I think he's now going live every Sunday, I think. Yep, the Savage. See, that's the thing I like about the Savage. It's because, like, when it came out first of all, that was when I was like, itty bitty. When, I was still on the stroller. That's when the Savage 21 came out. I actually have some friends over now, they're like in their 40s and whatnot, but he told me that, at the local hobby shop near me, RCHQ, actually, it used to be Toys for Big Boys, I think it was called, if I'm correct. Yeah, that's be it. But, anyway, he was telling me that, like, the owner of the hobby shop was, like, advertising the Savage 21, so he was, like, carrying, like, well, I guess you guys kind of see me, but he was, like, carrying a way above his head, and he did, like a full drop, and, the Savage took it, and that's how the Savages were flying off the shelves. That's, like, way back then, I guess, like, after the Savage 21 came out. I mean, like, the Savage, well, not just Savage, but all Nitro RC monster trucks in general, that's when they're, quite a popular sellers. Speaking of sellers, do you guys remember these? The two OS brothers, the 18TZ and the 18TM. I am never letting these engines go. They hold like a special place. Oh, this guy's getting kind of stiff. He's looking up. Oh man, so much compression. Actually, I should not use like a jagged edge. That was my friend on Instagram. so much pinch in these. And I tell you what, these engines have a lot of power. RC Adventures is in the house. How's it going, buddy? I know, guys, I don't have the proper camera equipment, but this will have to do its dues for now. Like, I tried to do like vertical. Oh, you guys are at the vertical picture or phone style picture. I tried to do it like in the horizontal picture, but somehow it would not allow me whatsoever fucking reason. Okay, sorry if I sworn, but you know, sometimes shit turns into real shit, and that really pisses you off. Okay, I'm no longer gonna need this tool anymore. Let's put it back. Don't need this either. This way. This one's probably not gonna be needed also. RC Adventure says learning two-stroke is pretty easy. Pretty much. If you know what you're doing. You know, the thing is that there's some people who really doesn't understand how nitro really works. Oh, what the hell fell on me? It's an old controller. Some people who really don't know how these nitro engines work. Technically, they're a two-stroke engine. Some people think they're not. Like, you know, there's one guy on the groups, like, you know, he says nitro is not a two-stroke engine. Oh man, some people are quite interesting these days, if you know what I mean. Actually, I do have like a special mat to keep my screws from flying away. Voila. And I do have a couple of RC parts, mat, but this, there's no way how to get this. I think I got this from Harbor Freight, maybe like, it's a US General Tools brand that you get from Harbor Freight. I think it's going for like maybe like $7-ish or something, but it's actually a pretty good deal. Got a goop. Thank God that screw fell in there while I'm reading the comments. Also, RC Adventures. So, what y'all doing for the weekend? Y'all got any plans after this live? Maybe go. I'm not sure if JP is actually going live tonight. I'm not sure if he is. Okay, I'm gonna leave this back plate on while I take off this head. Or before, or after I beheaded this engine. We're at 30 minutes already. Yeah, actually, Compass, you can get this from Harbor for like, I was thinking like $7-ish or something, but it was actually a pretty good deal if you ask me. Dude, like I tell you, I'm using like other RC pit mats, and I like barely use them like for RC cars whatsoever. Some screws actually kept, you know, falling out from them. This one does not, you know. It's more like a tub style pit mat or like parts mat, and it's actually pretty good. I'm liking it. I am liking it so far. Yeah, what the hell am I doing? Come on, line up. I don't want to burn everybody's time here because they want to see something spectacular, which is what I'm trying to do. Meanwhile, shit's going bananas. Yes, sir. That's where, once again, that's where I got this pit mat from. Where's left? Where's left? This guy. Doesn't want to line up. There we go. Okay. Get my towel here to wipe it down. Yeah, the compression is non-existent. Okay, let's see if I can pull out with my something. What's going on my feet? Oops. Okay, so you bought all rubber floor mats from Lowe's, and then you cut them up to small pieces as like RC pit mats. Okay. Okay, I got to get some zip ties and bias plies. Where the hell's my zip tie? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna show you a trick that I use, and it helps a lot. Okay, so you get your big ass zip tie, you snake it through the exhaust port. Now I lined up right here with a wrench. Notice that I have no flywheel here, but I still have this back plate on. That's with engines that has, you know, pull starters and whatnot. Okay, then once I turn the engine over, there it comes. Hang on. Alright, ready? Oh, come on. At least I cut it off. Okay, there we go. It's out. You got to check the compression on the engine. Yeah. Yeah, you're basically paying for the names when you buy RC pit mats from online hobby shops. And guys, I tell you what. Oh, where's my glasses? So, I'm running this Nova carburetor right here. You can fit these also onto your LRPs, but this is more like an all-in-road version. Get some more like an off-road one, and you need to get that thermal piece separately to prevent the fuel from boiling up, or also the carburetor from heating up. Because this is technically like an on-road carburetor. Now, it works perfectly fine, but it gets hot and then it boils the fuel. So this is technically like an on-road engine carburetor I have. It actually holds up the tune pretty good, if you ask me. Okay. Piston off. And it's off. Yeah, the bearings, I guess they kind of feel okay. Yep, nitro, nitro is an or RCs in general is an expensive hobby. Oh wow. I am not sure if this is normal because I'm seeing some scuffing at the end of the connecting rod. No, let me check. You know what? I guess it's alright. Yeah, he'll be fine. I guess that's just no varnish on it. Let's check the pinch. Oh! I knew it. Okay. You guys ready? She shot, boys. I knew lost compression. Oh! Gonna make it over. Oh! Okay, though. That's as far as it can go. But yeah. Yes, sir. No bueno. I guess it'll be good as a keychain to scare the shit out of somebody when nobody wants to move on the line. Hey, get your ass moving. I could never imagine that. You know, I'm thinking to get this repinched, but maybe it could be a possibility. Finding parts for this K5.9 is a pain in the ass. You're the king of LRP because I have 20 extra spare big block engines. Oh boy, you sure got a lot of things stocked up, huh? But hey, you might never know what's gonna happen in the future. You might never know. Okay, there's a little bit of play on the connecting rod, but I guess it'll be fine. So, yeah, that's no bueno. Well, you guys are already seeing right now, the engine is shot. Okay. I mean, I really have nothing else to work on, but I guess maybe just to keep you guys entertained, waiting for some other people to join in, like HPI'ED and Texas Hill. So, you know what? I'm gonna put this engine back together. But yeah, you guys already saw the aftermath, so that's a bummer. I mean, I tell you what, the K5.9 does make some pretty good RPMs. Also, some pretty good power. Yeah, I'm gonna put this parts box back. Okay. Hey, we have Crazy Dad in the house. How you been, Crazy Dad? How's your family doing? Oh, there we go. Hey, so Crazy Dad, you're not gonna believe what just happened. Okay, so this is the K 5.9 piston sleeve. Now I had it on my muggy, and when it heats up, you know, the engine would die. And as soon as I finally discovered, it lost compression. Like say that's a bueno if you see, you know, the end of the sleeve or all the exhaust port pass through. So yeah, these engines gonna need a repinch. I think the parts are pretty good so far. So far, Crazy Dad, I'm doing alright so far. Just enjoying my weekend before I go back to UPS Live tomorrow early morning. gonna be fun. Okay, you're gonna have to put this little demon back together. Then it's gonna have to wait for a repinch. Oh, come on. Iron her up. Nice. Ice. What you do? I fucking blew up the K5.9. That's what happened. I believe not. Maybe there's some parts, but specific parts like the piston sleeve, nah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Well, shit indeed, senor. Oh, I got to get this little crackhead back together. And guys, if you're dealing with some assholes in your area, you know, trying to break into your car, make sure you call a crackhead to solve that situation, alright? I am just kidding. I'm just fucking playing. Okay. I think a repinch for this engine's maybe not that bad, but you know, I'm gonna try to do. Gonna hit up my friend Woogie Nitro to see if he's gonna show me the loop, some loops of doing, you know, or like repinching an engine by yourself. Cause I mean, like, technically that's what I want to learn in the hobby. Actually, it's been, I'll say 5 years since I was like messing with Nitro RCs, and I tell you what, I did start it with you know, with electric RC cars like 10 years ago, until I started messing with Nitro like the year, actually 2018 is when I wanted to start messing with Nitro. But of course, didn't really have the money to do so. So, you know, I saved a little bit here and there. Oh, come on. Usually the Savage was my first Nitro vehicle. Well, of course I gotta use. All the RC cars I get are used, and then have to spend the rest of the money to fix them up and get them running. Yep, Nitro and gas is so addicting because you get to hear them brap, and you get to smell, you know, like the exhaust smoke. I mean, it's like a drug. Yes, sir. You know, when you are buying some used RC cars and stuff. Now, if some of y'all have Facebook, oh my gosh, you would not believe the marketplace. eBay is also in the bad situation as well. What I mean by that is when people start selling their used nitros whatsoever. Oh my gosh, like they'll go for like, okay, sorry guys, I got a little distracted. Man, they'll go for quite a high price. Like actually, I think there's this guy from Japan and whatnot. Oh my gosh, you would not believe. Okay, you guys would not believe how much he was selling that Savage. It's like all decked out with aluminum, this and that. So, write down in the comments how much you think that guy was selling the Savage for. I think he already deleted the post after I exposed his ass on Facebook. I guess you're all having a little conversation, but that's okay. Yep, that's called Nitro Therapy, Crazy Dad Nitro. Well, Compass RC, you're quite right, but not right. So this guy, he was selling his Savage for $250,000. I'm actually serious. I'm not sure if he actually still has it on eBay, but whoo, $250,000. I'd rather buy a real monster truck with that money. I think it's like $143,000 or something for that decked out Savage. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Was he smoking crack? Oh my gosh, people, man. I mean, who pays $250,000 for an RC car? Like, that's just fucking outrageous. There's no way I'm paying that money. Paying that high of a price. You're right, Confidence seems to be smoking something. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Crazy Dad is insane. Selling a Savage for $250,000. I'm not paying that money. Oh man. Actually, I remember also this other stupidity I came across on my YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. The most expensive Savages. For what? Oh my gosh. Oh my. I still can't even imagine, but wow, $250,000, dude. You would not believe some people actually had it on their wish list. Like, oh my gosh, are these people not? Are these people? Are that stupid to see that that price is just beyond its limit? Came with the original. You're probably right. It probably came with the original parts. Shenanigans, I tell you that. Okay, not to twist the topic, but you know, there's this like other you this other commenter that commented on my video. I think it was like my Traxxas Nitro Sport. Well, I don't have it anymore, but the Traxxas Nitro Sport, I was like pulling wheelies up and down the street. So it had the Traxxas 2.5 that had an OS 11K carburetor and with a Rick Ryder pipe. Man, I mean that truck was a ripper, man. It really woke up that little small block. And there's this guy that commented on my video. I guess you guys can still go check it out. He said, "Hey man, how do I make my RC car wheelie?" I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? So I commented back on him, "Oh, what kind of RC platform you have?" And he said, "I have this Banshee RC car, this and that." I'm like, okay, so I went to search it up on Google, and it turns out it's more like a British RC company that makes some on-road cars. It's like, oh my gosh, you fucking retard. Yeah, guys, I could easily turn over the engine. The pinch is gone. Holy shit, $30, man, that's a steal. Yeah, that's a heck of a deal we got. Buying Savage for like $30. Can't find that on eBay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this engine away and, you know, going to get this. Gonna get the engine repinched and stuff. I think the bearings are somewhat okay. Hey, all aspects in the house. How's it going, buddy? We have all aspects. The king of savages here. Now, there's gonna be this upcoming monster truck show in Austin, and I actually do plan to go. I actually do plan to take one of my RC, one of my Savages over there, but I need to get a hold with the promoter to see if he's gonna give me permission to run my Savage on the track. Cause now now the video y'all seen before, that was the name of the show is called No Limits Monster Trucks, right? You know, the promoter was like, no, really cool to me. He's like in his 70s, but I mean, he treated me like, if I was his grandson. I mean, like, he was such a very cool guy. Now, this other monster truck show I'm talking about is Monster Truck Wars. It's held up by a different promoter. I'm gonna get a hold of him to see if he's gonna give me the green light to take my Savage out on the track, and also to shoot a video for you guys to see, because I do know for a fact that they build bigger ramps, so that way I can go full send with my Savages. Yep, everybody's sharing positivity over here, and that's what we want in this channel. No negativity, no spamming, just just pure positivity and fun. That's what this channel's focused on. Okay, the most boring part. Forgot to see me playing with screws, but that's a part of the hobby. And for some, that's just no. I know I keep repeating this, but some that's just showing up right now. I cannot get this video picture in the horizontal picture, because I do know that some of y'all are like watching this on your TV, and I cannot get the video picture to be horizontal, and YouTube won't allow me to, since I'm like filming this on my phone, and that pisses me off. So I guess y'all gonna have to deal with it for now. Nope, no haters allowed. Come on. Actually, I've seen the hybrids video earlier today. He was gonna buy like a I think like a Kyosho Hummer or whatsoever that had like a .25 engine. It was like 1/8 scale, and I actually never seen that RC truck before. I was like, oh man, that's actually a pretty decent RC truck. But he lost a vid. That sucks. Yeah, I seemed quite disappointed, or he was actually disappointed. I kind of feel bad for him, not gonna lie. Okay, so the K5.9 is back in the shape we're like almost about 1 hour in. Now, I'm gonna show y'all the Savage XL I bought for actually, I'll say a decent deal. Not the best, not the worst either. But, I do know that my channel name is focused on HPI Savages. That's the point of this channel that I'm gonna try to make here. Okay, gonna have to put this away. I'm gonna have to put my parts into the back. Yep. Update. Okay, JP's live. So after this live, gonna go check out his live soon. Well, he's probably gonna have a 1 hour live video as well. There it is. Found it. Alright. Are you ready to see this? Here you go. That's another Savage XL I got from a hobby shop. Now, it came with this roll cage. I'm assuming is made by Integi or something. Now, I was discussing this with my friend, the one that he makes Savage, twin engine Savage chassis kits and whatnot. He told me that it's gonna be quite difficult for him to make this. So in order for him to like make this, technically for like a twin and whatnot, and for like a shorter wheelbase, probably to make it more like in the higher quality aluminum parts, I may have to send this to him. I don't know, but we'll see what the future is going to hold. But nonetheless, here's a Savage XL. Actually, I'll say 100. I'll say 100 for the Savage XL. Now, I already own two other Savage XLs. The one that's sitting over there with the green body. The differential is shot, or like the front diff is shot, which is why I'm not running it at the moment. But it's gonna have to get some fresh diffs for it. And then of course the other Savage XL is the almighty, the Carbon Twinzilla. This beautiful machine right here. Okay. And then there's other Savage XL I have. Now, I think I already have an idea what I'm going to do to this truck. Now, the drivetrain seems to be in good shape, but I'm going to already bulletproof the hell out of this thing. I have my... You have a roll cage for your Savage too, Crazy Dad? Yeah, that Twin Savage is a pretty potent truck. A potent truck with those two engines. I mean, it's insane. Once again, I'm not sure if Texas Hill Country is going to be making it in the live videos, but that's okay, because I mean, like, he's quite busy with other scenarios and stuff, like, you know, selling his car and other stuff. Yeah. Does it have a servo? No, it does not have a servo. Yeah, so what I'm thinking for this Savage XLs, maybe like an FLM forward transmission and engine conversion kit and stuff. One day I will build a Savage with twin LRP engine. Yeah, I mean, the Compass RC, if you have, you know, Facebook or whatnot, hit up, I think his name is Diamantes, I think that's the name. I mean, my pronunciation in Greece is pretty bad. I don't speak Greek. I don't speak Greek. But yeah, I say hit him up on the Facebook that, you know, hey man, I want the Twin Savage kit also, and then he's gonna send you one. I mean, he already actually made a batch of the twin engine Savage chassis kits already. So I mean, like, if you ask him one, he's gonna send you one like that. The one I have is made out of carbon fiber. I think he sells in maybe two different materials. One's carbon fiber and the other one is aluminum. Oh yeah, he has a bunch of crazy ideas, so which is, you know, what I like about him. He makes some pretty badass parts and whatnot for the Savage, and actually he made the X-Max spur gear mod for basically for my Savage. I'm running on my OG Savage. I'm running the X-Max 46 2 spur gear, And I tell you what, that spur gear lasts way longer than the spur gears that has one of those slipper cut slipper clutches. I think the Cush drive, that's what's called. The Cush drive systems on spur gear, I think is way more advanced than the slipper clutch, because the rubber piece absorbs the shock and the torque from the engine, which is actually a pretty good deal. We have some new RC Nitro Flux. Hey man, I didn't know you were here in the chat. How you been, buddy? Sorry that I missed you. I don't know what else quite to do over here. Y'all wanna check out my Losi LMT? If you guys want to see that. I guess somebody wants to see my Losi LMT. That's okay. Yeah, once again, I'm probably gonna throw like an FLM forward conversion kit. So basically, the engine and the transmission is gonna be shifted forward, but there's gonna be like plenty of room in the back. So I'm probably gonna throw in a bunch of electronics in the back to keep in the weight distribution. Oh dang! You have a Losi LMT too? Nice. Nitro Flux. So what issues you're having with your LMT? Oh, well, I guess now they don't see LMT. Okay. Got to put this sucker away. Okay. Y'all ready for the drop? Here you go. Not the E word. Sorry, comments, but other people want to see the LMT. Well, but don't worry. This is the only E word I have on this channel. Maybe one day I'm gonna convert it to Nitro. So Nitro Flux, what issues you're having with your LMT? Yeah, this body is pretty much all jagged up. Yeah. Probably this is the most RC truck this RC truck pretty much, how would you say, it likes to tip over more often. It's pretty much, this truck is pretty much focused more like an actual scale monster truck and whatnot. But I tell you what, this truck is actually quite a lot of fun to drive. Now, I do have an issue with it, with like, you know, like twerking every time I go full power. What ESC are you running on your LMT? Because I think some people were having issues with their, I think it's called the Spectra Firma 130 on BSC. I think some people were having issues with their LMT. Is your LMT ready to run? Stock? Okay, then yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, then the stock ESC is pretty much like a Firma ESC. I'm pretty much running like a castle creation system. Honestly, now this truck, if I want to, I could run a thing on 6S, but then on 6S it's just way too much for this truck. And actually, I'm not gonna lie, I might need some moderators here on this chat. So alright, I'm gonna do a quick rundown on the LMT, because I do know there's some people that doesn't like brushless RC vehicles, and I totally get it. But this is the only E word I have. So I'm running both Trail heavy duty axles, and boy, I tell you what, these axles are rock solid. I mean, I bashed the hell out of this thing And yeah, this truck is pretty much tough so far. Now, if you get this thing stock, the plastic axle housings are complete garbage. Doesn't matter what techniques you use to brace it, they will just break. Yeah, that's why I don't like it. Yeah, Nitro Flux. He said something new. Oh dang, you have a one piece scale Savage? Man, that's pretty dope. Yeah, I should get like a new body shell for this thing soon. So so the real reason why I bought this LMT is so that way I can be, competitive in racing. That's the reason why I bought this LMT. Like, if y'all remember on one of my old videos, like, I actually took this LMT out for freestyle and whatnot. Now, regardless, I was horrible at it. Like, I didn't know what jumps to hit. I mean, I just went, full bore or like full send on this thing. And I tell you what, the LMT hold up pretty well. It's just that I was running one of those well, I already upgraded to aluminum, but I was like running one of those plastic knuckles and whatnot, and that's what caused it to break. But oh shit, you have 12 Savages, nice. Yeah, this is my LMT. This is like my ultimate beater right here. Okay, and now back to Nitro. Alright, here's the original monster that I had throughout the years. Yeah, crazy that Nitro says he only has one Savage. But man, I tell you what, these Savages are, pretty badass machines, man. Like, the way how HPI designed. Actually, I also forgot to mention that, the LMT also has like a twin vertical plate chassis setup too on their truck. But yeah, pretty much the Savage was the first truck to have, the twin vertical plates versus having more like a flat out chassis and whatnot. Yeah, actually, now I'm gonna clean up this thing. Awesome, new people hop in and join the live. Oh, I was not expecting that to happen. Tripping cables all day. Okay. Alright. Should gonna clean up this and shock right here because it's quite dirty. Oh. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm glad that you can make it. I really don't have that much time to do lives because I have some other scenarios happening. But since this is my only time and availability, I mean, hey, I wouldn't mind just doing like a live. Or this is probably my only time to do live because I know that some people want to see the RC stuff that I have. And if I recall, your on your USA one, you're running that LRP of 32. Actually, if some of y'all were at Hybrids Live last Saturday night, he had this similar. He had this similar fuel tank that he was like running on his low C buggy, and whatnot. And I told him, hey, that's the same fuel tank I'm running on my Savage. And he's like, oh man, really? It's like, yes. So I mean, I'm not sure if he's gonna be dropping by. If he does, if he does, he does. If he doesn't, then hey, it is what it is. But I'll make a video about this truck, like some details about this truck. And actually, this is the first Savage I had throughout the years. I think it's like 20, yeah, like it was like late 2016 when I got this truck as a roller. What I didn't notice is that it had like a hot bodies extended chassis and stuff, and now that's when I had no experience with nitro, but I want to convert the Savage into a Flux. And so I did. Well, I put a lot of money on the Savage Flux chassis. You'll spend a lot of money on the brush system, and I did not know. Now I thought the Savage had like an easy access diffs. It did not. It had one of those older style um diff cases like you get on the Savage 21, 25, or whatnot. And it was actually a pain in the ass. Well, it wasn't hard, but it was so time consuming to tear that thing down. And so I bought one of those easy access diff covers that you get on eBay for actually a really good deal. But then I didn't know. Well, first I kept going through so many differentials, and man, it was actually quite embarrassing for me. Okay, no comments yet. Um, like I kept going through differentials and whatnot. I was like, man, what the hell is going on with this thing? I went through like expensive bulletproof differentials and whatnot, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with the truck. Like every time I would drive it, I'll always have issues with the diff stripping, and it was irritating. And that was when I was actually gonna give up on the Savage. But no, my friend that works in the hobby shop, he said, hey man, don't give up. I mean, there could be something wrong with the plastic diff cases and whatnot. So I finally, listened to him, and I went to check the problem. And actually, I lied that part. He did tell me don't give up on Savage and whatnot. So then, months and months later, I went to take the Savage Flux out for a rip on the front yard, and the disc was like stripping so bad that I just started to wind up, and then that's when I figured out that's when my gear mesh was like way out of set. Like the bearings were like sitting cockeyed, and also the plastic diff housings was actually warped. And yeah, that was like irritating. After I got that situation sorted out, the Savage was like running great. Well, of course, it was still a Flux, nonetheless. But yeah, it's crazy how fast time flies. Like, I feel like 2016 was just like last year, but if you really look at it, it was like what 7, 8 years ago. That's pretty insane if you ask me. But yeah. Gonna probably work on some more RC projects in the future or whatnot. Maybe some more Savage builds. I really don't know what's gonna be happening, but also gonna need to put down some money onto my real truck because it's gonna need some fresh parts soon. The miles are climbing up pretty high. So yeah. Just cleaning the Savage down in case there's some new people joins in the live. Yeah, once again, I'm going to get in contact with the promoter of that monster truck show. I actually already sent them like an email, but they haven't responded to the email, so I'm gonna have to check out what's going on. And this engine still has a lot of compression, man. Let's check to see what's under the bottom. Yeah, this truck is pretty much dirty. Hey, so Crazy Dad, you plan to throw back that LRP32 on your Savage, or you're just gonna leave it, or you're just gonna leave the .21 engine on that thing? Let me see who that person is. RC Deuce in the house. How's it going, buddy? Alright, we had 10 likes. Awesome. Oops, shit. Man, I tell you what, the LMT is a cool truck, but it doesn't handle that great. Well, it's kind of more focused on, doing stunts and whatnot. The Savage, with its independent suspension, with these A concept tires, is actually quite more stable, if you ask me. The front is just so oily with this. When the end bleed pipe shoots out oil at the front of the truck, it's just that the passenger side front end suspension is just all full of oil, man. It's crazy. Okay, I think I'm gonna clean up the wheel right here also. Oh my gosh, that thing's so dirty. I tell you what, this simple green cleaner is actually probably the best cleaner for RC cars, and also for stuff if you're trying to clean something around the house, and it's also eco-friendly. I think I might have to redo the diff oil on this truck soon. Because they are quite getting loosened up again. But man, I tell you what, when months ago when I was at the monster truck show, I mean, I was going full send with the Savage, but I didn't have enough traction on the dirt because it likes to skid all over the place. Because since the chevrons are like shredded down, it was actually quite hard to maintain its traction. So yeah, that's why on the videos you saw me missing a few jumps here and there, is because the truck wanted to go out a different direction. So yeah, it was quite hard to keep up its to keep driving it straight to hit the target. Yeah, I think we're almost right at 1 hour and 30 minutes. Okay, if nobody else shows up in this live, well, I'm probably gonna show maybe a couple more of my Savages, and then I'm gonna end the live. because now I have some other stuff to do, and I work tomorrow early morning shift. And I might post that on my channel. Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let me show y'all what I'm running over here. Let's see if I can like switch. Whoops, sorry. Okay, let's switch from my ugly face. You know what? Ah, there we go. Sorry guys, I'm still new here. Okay. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. Oh, this is the X-Max Spur. Actually, no, I can turn my light so y'all can see what you're looking at here. This is the X-Max Spur gear I'm like running on my Savage. Now, it's not a direct bolt on to like a standard Savage shaft. It's all custom made from my friend that, you know, made like the twin Savage engine plate chassis. Also, not to mention, this is the engine plates that he made for my Savage. It's because the one I have, or the FLM one that came with this chassis, actually broke. So, of how thin it was. So I asked him to make me this heavy duty one, and he said, yeah, sure. Also, oh, I just forgot to mention, also, the engine is actually kind of pushed back a bit because of how far the X-Max Spur gear is pushing out from the transmission case. He had to make this engine mount that's actually 2.5 millimeters offset than the normal Savage chassis plate, so, or engine mount. So I just thought to mention that. So yeah, let's go get my. Actually, no, let's start off with the twin. How am I doing? All right, this truck's gonna go back to its spot. Meanwhile, I'll probably show my twin on the live. Anyone else misses a Texas Hill Country's live? You know that he does barbecue and fixing RCs at the same time. I miss those days. Now I'm just going back to the packing home. You know what? Before I bring my twin Savage. Oops, I don't know what to do. This is my Savage XL right here. Hey, Hybrid is in the house. And Hybrid, you just missed. Actually, you know what? Let me get that Savage back, since you know you came, because I was gonna show you that fuel tank I'm running on my Savage. Then let me just get this XL out of the way. I have to pull that sucker out again. There you go. Alrighty, okay, where's my... Okay. Come on. I guess is how to make this do this. Okay. This is the fuel tank I'm running. Actually, you know what? Let me bring you guys over here like I did in a minute ago. Okay. So, I'm sorry for the shakiness. This is the fuel tank I'm running right here. Okay, let's try and get the pulsar out of the way so we're seeing what we're seeing here. So it's basically anchored down by a bunch of zip ties. Of course, this big boy right here is holding down the main. Then I have this zip tie. And the zip tie right here in the dirty ass corner. and it's actually not loose. It's actually holding on. I can pretty much lift up the whole truck if I want to. That's how well. That is how well secure this fuel tank is holding. Yes, sir, I did. This is like a low C 4.0 fuel tank, I believe. And actually, the reason why I'm running this fuel cell onto my truck is because it's quite pretty well. Also, when it's flipped upside down, you know, the clunk inside the fuel tank now falls down, or falls on top of here, so that way it still has fuel pickup. And if we look inside, the fuel stone, or the filter stone, sitting right there in that corner, cause you know, when I like, you know, accelerate, you know, the fuel is being pushed back over here, so the filter stone is all the way over here. So yeah. Oh, forgot to mention that also I'm running this big ass zip tie running through that big slot down there. That's what's usually also the design of this FLM chassis. It's coming out right through that corner. I know it's dirty, but I had to make some do's. And the fuel line is going from here. Not quite tight. I need to fix that. The fuel line goes from here all the way in that hole. Comes up from the hole right here and it goes into the carburetor. Actually, this is like a FLM chassis. You can actually still get this today. Yes, that's probably the chassis is like 4mm thick, but I tell you what, this chassis is tough as hell. Like if I recall from one of my videos where I took it to like an independent monster truck show, I was going full send with the Savage, and of course the crowd was loving it, and the Savage, you know, kept taking hit after hit after hit, and still kept going. Of course, this LRP32 was like a thrashing this thing around like if there's no tomorrow. So yeah, I'll be looking forward to go to a monster truck show again with a Savage, but not this one. With probably my twin Savage. So y'all stay tuned for that. But once again, I'm gonna have to get a hold with the promoter to see if he's gonna give me a green light to take my twin Savage over there. They'll just do like a little shakedown run in front of the crowd. You will see. Okay. Now let me get this guy that has been drunk. So yes, sir. The Carbon Twinzilla or the Twin Savage is probably one of the most potent trucks I have ever owned. It actually scares me, you know. When I pull the trigger, like, you know, it just makes me shit myself. It's pretty insane. Oh, where the hell did my clips go? They're right here. Texas was also ripping that Twin Savage as well, and he also liked it too. He said, you know, that truck is pretty powerful. Yeah, yes, sir. I actually get quite. Get quite a lot of comments from random strangers, like when you're running your RC cars, let's say on the field or whatnot. Some people are like looking at that thing and they're hearing it going, yeah, and they're like, is that thing electric? I actually get that sometimes, and then I have to like to explain to them, well, it's like a nitro RC car, gas power engine or whatnot. I mean, they have no idea what a nitro power RC car is. I'm actually listing this here just in case. Yes, sir. Gonna get my Savage XL. Oh, beast over here. Jonathan. Oh, dang. Somebody is having a little bit of a drinking problem. But that's okay. What I was saying. I know. Dude, and actually the opposite. Well, it was actually quite a while ago when I had one of my electric RC cars. You know, some kids like making comments like, it's like, God dang, it's a thing, nitro power. I was like, nitro power? What are you talking about? That stupid ass truck is electric. Oh man. Okay. Actually, this is the Savage XL with the similar chassis like the Carbon Twinzilla. But yeah, the thing is pretty much heavy duty. Okay, let's bring it forward once again. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, can I twist it? No, I cannot. Dang it. Yeah, this is like my, this is the Savage XL, of course, with a standard fuel tank, the stock K5.9, still has enough compression. I actually haven't started seeing, yeah, it still has some decent compression. This is the F5.9, not K5.9 if I said it. You know, stock fuel tank. But man, this chassis is made by, Diamantes. I think that's his name. The one that made me the twin Savage chassis. Stock transmission. Stock 3-speed transmission. You know, servo. Actually, I added this fail-safe spring because after the incident where I had to run away with this truck and, you know, like hit it into a neighbor's car, which is actually why I'm not running this thing, is because, you know, the front differential is shot. So gonna have to get some heavy duty bulletproof diff gears for this thing, so that way I can get this mofo running again. These are actually the LMT wheels and tires I'm running on the Savage XL. It's quite a beast. I can check the time. 3:38. Okay, I guess I can maybe stop this thing from charging. But yeah, yeah, these are actually the aftermarket Proline tires for the LMT, the Demolishers. They're quite soft, but I tell you what, these tires rip, man. This whole truck is a beast. You know, that's a hobby. This is like actually stock shocks. We're gonna do a test drop for y'all. Yep, it still has nice plush suspension. Now probably the grand finale to wrap up the live, because I do know probably other people are not joining in JP's live, which I'm probably going to join in as well. See, hybrid, actually, if I recall, you almost got the Hummer, the Nitro Hummer from Kyosho on eBay, but you pretty much lost a bid, huh? Put this down. Oh, come on, go. I think Texas is not going to make it because he's doing some business deals with another guy. He's like selling his Trans Am. We flip it all around. Yeah, I mean, I will not pay that much for the Hummer either. I don't want to buy expensive shit, but that's the way she goes. Here's the stands of this thing. Ooh, man, this truck is a beast, I tell you that. It's pretty much big. And now, you know what? Why not two Savages? The Twin and the XL. Okay. Yes, sir, Savage Gang. Okay, probably the last truck to wrap up the live for the grand finale. Long story short, this body's from RC Four-Wheel Drive. Is a Manticore monster truck body, but hey, it works. It's fine. Now, time to wrap up this live video with this probably the most potent monster truck I've. The Carbon Twinzilla. 2 Embley pipes. Well, I tell you what, these pipes are so loud, man, that it makes your ears ring. That's how loud they are. I actually had this so come on. Yep. There we go. So you see, that's not normal, because you have like your plastic nipple. Is this falling apart too? Dang it, better not be. Anyway, this part will like break off. This plastic nipple, it will like break off, which is what happened right here. So I'm running so this is like an actual Traxxas exhaust pressure line nipple that I actually pulled out from the plastic pipe, and then I actually put it right here, and that you might have to drill a hole slightly bigger, but I tell you what, it works, man. It works. Yeah, these fuel tanks are actually salvaged, so yeah, they work still just fine. 2 explosive dynamite big reds. Now the gearing I'm running is a 44 spur gear and 2 17 bells. Well, I tell you what, when you have one engine running, the Savage, I mean, it still gets up and goes, but it doesn't pull wheelies. When you have 2 engines running, oh man, this truck launches like a rocket. It's insane. Like, I thought the gearing of 44 and 2 17s would be way too much for this truck, but boy, was I wrong. I think this truck, it probably feels like it's going maybe like nearly 50 or 60 miles an hour. I haven't done a testing yet, but maybe in the future we're gonna do like a speed run test with this thing. You know what? Using the word "thing" is offensive for this truck. I should be saying I should do a speed run test soon with this monster. There we go. That sounds better. Yeah. So this is like a custom brought you by Milwaukee. This is a custom carbon fiber chassis. He also made this as well. This engine plate. Now I am running. I know there's not enough lighting here. It's hard to see a damn thing, but probably this flashlight will have to make dues for now. So I'm running some bicycle spokes as throttle linkages and yeah, and also as exhaust hangers too. And I tell you what, it does a great job holding that. I actually forgot to mention, I have no idea what happened to Hunter Routh. He was making one of those Embley pipes. There's like ERCM. I have no idea what happened to him. Hey, RC. Well, I mean, glad you can make it. Well, I was just really about to end it live, because I have other things to do. But yeah, I decided just to show this Twin Savage before I take off and stuff. This is like the grand finale of this live video. Hey man, Raw RC, I'll say congratulations on your high-speed challenge, man. I think you hit like 56 miles an hour with that Savage. That's actually like so fast for a nitro Savage, man. I'm not gonna lie. yes you are. You're kind of late to the party. But I mean, I appreciate you for joining in. Yeah, these are one of those LMT tires. I'm actually gonna make a post to do like a better explanation of how I did it. Yeah, man, I try my best. Yes, sir. I was gonna do a speed run test with this twin Savage, but work schedule and some other situations happened, which I was not expecting. But it is what it is. But soon I'll do like a high speed pass with the Savage. I'm gonna go full bore with the Sting. You guys will have to wait and see that cool video to come soon. I don't know when, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be soon. Maybe I may take us out for bashing with Woogie Nitro. We'll see that in the future to see if he wants to jam out with me at the park, or not the park, at the soccer field to do a full send with this truck. Cause trying to do like a high speed pass with the Twin Savage is quite sketchy because you don't want to hit the cars, and I now have a PTSD running my Nitro RC cars in the front yard after my Savage XL after I collided to a neighbor's car. But yeah, I gotta be careful when you're like doing like super high speed passes in a tight neighborhood area. Yes, sir. I think that's all gonna do for the live. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Actually, I had some pretty good amount of viewers here on this live, so I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Once again, guys, I'm saying this a billion times, but I am sorry for this horizontal picture. I was trying to do like a horizontal picture, because I do know some people are like watching this on their TVs and whatnot, and they're like, what the hell is this guy having his phone vertical? Well, that's why, because YouTube does not want me to have it in the horizontal picture. I guess since I'm like recording this on my phone, I guess that's why. But shenanigans, boy, shenanigans. I'm gonna put a little beat up body up again. Yeah, these dynamite engines are like quite a potent engines, man. Even though they're made by SH, but I tell you what, these engines, these dynamite big reds, they do pack a punch, man. They do pack a punch. Switching my wrong size of glasses. So before I zoom out, guys, so what you think about this RC 4-wheel drive carbon to solid body? Well, usually that's the name of this truck, this other solid axle monster truck, the carbon to salt, but this body I think is called the Manticore body. Alright guys, we're almost at 2 hours here, but I am going to end this live right now. But hey, I appreciate you guys for tuning in the video. Hybrid, I'll say thank you for giving me a shout out on your live yesterday. It really means a lot to me, for you sending one of your subscribers to my channel, and I'm just close to 10 more subscribers and I'm already at 300. I know it's not a lot, but hey man, I'm thankful for what I have, and I appreciate you for once again sending your people to my channel, man, to go check it out I am expecting to do some more cool RC videos or more Savage videos in the future. Whatnot, maybe to do some jamming out with Texas Hill Country and maybe Woogie Nitro. I'm gonna know, but our schedule is not the same. Like I work night shifts. Um, Woogie Nitro's shift, not shift. Excuse me. His schedule is probably changing. I don't know that. I need to ask him about that. But to see if he wants to maybe go do like a Baja Wednesday on the field, maybe to do with his twin Savage and whatnot. But yeah, I'm happy to have. Oh, yeah, yes, sir. We're quite like a. I mean, like we're quite a small channel, but I mean, like I really don't care if I have that small views. I mean, like I should do what I like to do and do some savages, these type of savages that these people never seen. Like the twin Savage. Now, if I recall, Hot Bodies. I think they're more like a sister company of HPI Racing, but more like a premium one. Or brother, whatever you want to call it. Um, Let me skip a little bit so that way y'all can see my face. Anyway, Hot Bodies, I think it was like a brother or sister company from HPI Racing. They actually made, like the like a Twinzilla kits, the Truckzilla kit and whatnot. I mean, I know I'm like bouncing here and there. But yeah, I mean, they made some pretty cool Savage conversion kits and whatnot. But that's like years ago. Now they just make more like racing kits for like HPI Racing and whatnot. But I mean, yeah, they also you know what? I'm not starting to think now. I think they also used to make. Well, it was an electric RC monster truck, but it was like this 1/18 scale of the, of the Truckzillas, what's all. It was actually of a pretty cool. Actually, HBI posted this on their Instagram and whatnot. So if you all have Instagram, I'll say go check that out. But they used to, I think Hot Bodies used to make like a 1/18 scale monster truck that had like a twin vertical plate chassis. It was actually a very cool looking little monster truck. But anyway. I guess that's gonna wrap up this live. Once again, guys, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And before I go, parts with the twin, but never started yet. Well, I mean, Raw RC. If you have Facebook and whatnot, then whenever you have the investments, if you have the investments and whatnot. Actually, I don't think if I told you the price, but I paid this guy, if you have once again Facebook, Diamantis Colotti, and I cannot pronounce his last name, but he's the one that makes the twin Savage kits and whatnot. There's right here. I think I paid maybe like 140 or something. I'm not sure. It's been like almost a year since I bought these chassis plates from him. But yeah, I mean, like if you want to invest in one, then go hit him up and ask him that, hey man, I want like a twin Savage kit for my Savage, and you do, and you pay him through PayPal. That's how I did it. Yeah, yes sir, hybrid. I have one of the most rare Savages here on YouTube. The Savage, the Carbon Twinzilla is what I call it, with the dynamite big reds and whatnot. But everybody, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next videos. And probably I might pop out shorts here and there every once in a while, maybe some running footages of this truck. But yeah, oh man, you did? Nice. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching. Bye bye.